being terrible and not uploading. And I'm
That's
sorry.
okay.
For you're doing my job. It's like my one
Hmm.
job with this podcast. Being terrible and not
Eh,
uploading.
you do the streaming part too. That's a job.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, kinda. It's enough of a job. Yeah, here we are again, back. Shenanimegans Season 5, Episode 10.
Uh,
With us. Yeah.
yeah, on a Tuesday, which is
Yeah.
it's becoming a norm that we're on random days of the week now.
Stuff happens.
Yeah, like whatever the fuck that Sony conference was last night.
Yeah, that was weird. That was
Why?
real weird.
I don't know why they made the church. I guess it was supposed to be the setting from the beginning of that trailer.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, after that first break, I thought they were going to do it for like, oh, each of the games is going to have its own room that's
That's what the
themed to the
rumors
thing.
were. That's what the people there thought was
Yeah.
gonna happen. The funniest
Yeah.
thing, they started announcing stuff while they were like changing rooms. The people in the building had to like go onto the stream on their phones while they were getting shepherded
Yeah.
into another room to like see the other stuff. So
Yeah, that
bad.
was so weird. I saw one guy that was there saying like he's never attending a conference again because they were just all bad this year.
My friend before it started was like, damn, I could have been there right now. Could have been in that Sony conference. I wouldn't have minded waiting hours. And as it went on, I just went like, aren't you glad you're not there? And then like, I've dodged so many bullets today. It was awful.
Yeah.
Somewhat anime. There was that
Mhm.
cool samurai game that was about the Mongol invasion, which is literally an
Oh,
anime
yeah.
next season.
Yeah,
But
Ghost of Tsushima
Yeah.
is the game. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's the anime. I think it's like, oh god, what was it called? Let me.
I actually don't know.
I'm expecting them both to be super historical revisionist and like, woo, Japan's the best, cause,
Yeah.
or at least the anime will be like that.
Yeah. The game, I think
Game
the
I-
developer is like European, I think.
Yeah, it's
Sucker
Anglemois
Punch.
is the anime.
Oh, yeah.
Anglemois Genko Kasenki, which I have a
Yeah.
feeling is going to be super. It's going to be like fucking the Joker game of the Mongol period.
Yeah.
Fucking Joker game, rated like the 5th best anime of all time. What garbage is that? Deus Ex
Yeah.
Machina, the episodic series. How will we bullshit our way out of this one?
Yeah.
The first 2 episodes of that show are actually fantastic. They're really fun.
Yeah.
But after that, it's just like, alright.
Yeah.
Who's doing this
I've-
Anglemois? Oh.
I thought about watching Joker game, but after hearing you talk about it, it's like maybe I'll skip it. It sounds maybe not great. Yeah.
I don't like their studio.
Oh.
I'm probably gonna check out, but the studio did Hajimete no Cal and Dramatical
Oh.
Murder. The only show they did that was good was Hamatora. The first season's fantastic, and then they gave it to Lurch and just like did some work on it still while Lurch was the primary company, and they just like retconned half of it at the very beginning of the second season. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I don't know if I'm blaming that on them or Lurch, but knowing that they made Hajimete no Gal and Dramatical Murder, I'm gonna blame it on them.
Yeah.
God damn it, Naz. The first season of Hamatora is fantastic, though. One day I'll finish season 2. It's like a guy has a gun up to another guy's head at the end of the first season, and then the next season he just doesn't, and it's like, what? What happened? Like, it's just like the gun's up to his head. All he has to do is pull the trigger, and then the next season it's like, I'm nowhere near you, but we're in the same dialogue as this point, so it's clearly supposed to be here, and suddenly you're gone somehow. It's a mess. There's a lot of stuff. They also like retcon someone's powers, and this one character they just completely changed his personality and motivations 100 degrees, 160, 360. I don't fucking around
180 degrees.
180. Yeah. It's a bad.
Yeah.
But there's a really cute girl who eats a ton of burgers, and
Oh, well, that's pretty good.
I identify greatly with her because I too am an adorable girl who eats a ton of burgers. Burg life.
Burgers are good. Yeah.
Burg life.
Burg life.
Anyways, we should probably talk about, like, I mean, we already talking about anime, but...
Yeah. Should we get into news then?
Sure.
Yeah. There's a lot of bad news this week.
Yeah.
It's anime and anime people being terrible.
Just in time.
Yeah.
God bless.
Yeah.
So, we have the Love Live Sunshine thing.
Yeah. 'Cause I actually remember talking about the crowdfunding of this sometime early last year on this very podcast. And we were like, oh, that's silly. That's cool. And now the manhole covers are all being vandalized or getting removed.
See, I'm not sure. Is this anime fans doing that or people who don't like anime? We don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Someone who really doesn't like anime but really likes the city is like, get this garbage out of here. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. The city has issued multiple warnings for fans visiting this city not to take photos of private residences to school and students without permission because it's been that bad and stuff.
Yeah. Oof.
There's been a lot of poor fan behavior towards the staff of Sunshine, apparently.
Oh.
The director has threatened legal action over groups harassing and fan events are being threatened to be canceled because of bad fan behavior. It's unfortunate because I know a lot of Love Live fans who are really good people and are really just passionate and love the series. And it's like Homestuck, the fucking bucket kids.
Yeah.
Who literally threw buckets of paint at people. Like,
That.
what the fuck? Don't be one of them.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that. That's a bad.
Yeah.
Don't be an asshole.
Yeah.
That's this news.
Yeah.
See, I could understand if it was people stealing the manhole covers.
Yeah.
It's like, there's only one in existence. It's collectible.
Yeah. It's like, ugh. Yeah, vandalism is just weird. Except, like, ugh. It's dumb.
This is the worst girl. Spray painter. Like, what?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Then, on the other side of things being bad, of the people making the anime being bad, it's, yeah. Story about New Life Plus getting everything canceled because the author is awful.
Everything. Yeah, Mine said a bunch of racist stuff? Yeah, about Chinese and South Korean people. Alright. Yeah, so the anime is cancelled, the books have been pulled and aren't being sold anymore. Honestly, the whole series sounded pretty generic and exactly like the type of series that would be written by someone who would do shit like this. Like, no offense, but these generic other world, like, New Life Plus series have become like the breeding ground for, like, the quote-unquote incels of the anime community. Because that's who, they're like, always self-insert series targeted towards that kind of mindset where it's like you're entitled to this stuff. So it's kind of like, I'm not surprised that this is this author.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, it says there was also discriminatory content within the story of the novels themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And seeing the background, I think I see a pyramid here. And it's the dude with the two girls clinging to him while there's a pyramid in the background. It's like, alright. I can guess at some of the ways this could go horribly racist. Like, God. Just this first volume cover just makes me scream. Like, this looks like one of those, like an anime cover variant to one of those, like, red pill self-help be an alpha book garbage trash. Like, I'm gonna shit talk this guy as much as possible for being a racist and all of his work for looking like shit because he's a racist. So yeah.
Yeah. guy is garbage. And there was I didn't put the link in the doc, but there was an article showing like the reactions from other manga artists,
I put
and like
one
it
in because
was
there's one I thought was somewhat interesting because of how weird
yeah.
it was. So,
Oh yeah.
fucking Yamakan, the dude who made Haruhi, he directed
Mhm.
Haruhi. He went on a huge rant about this, and
Yeah.
it makes no sense. Like it's absolute nonsense because he's going after the anime being canceled. That he's mad at it, and
Mhm.
that all it take is one blow to destroy anime. But he's angry at both sides. He's like, fuck the fans for like getting so heated and getting this canceled, but also fuck the director for being such a racist asshole otaku that made this and caused this to happen. Like, he loves anime, but he hates otaku, so he hates half of the other people in the industry and all of the fans. It's so dumb. But like,
Yeah.
he goes farther into a rant that like that's something like uh extremist Chinese fans, not all Chinese fans, but an extremist group that are after him. He wants to
Mhm.
go to China and have a talk with people there because he there's a group like some Chinese people that he got into an argument with, some extremists, and he got banned from entering China for. It's like it's like, oh, what is this? What is this guy going on about? But he's also like, a lot of people from China understand, and there are a lot of fans. So he's at least trying to be like, I'm not talking about everyone, not
Mhm.
making sweeping rationalization. But at the
Yeah.
same time, he's talking about like some secret extremist Chinese cabal trying to bring down the anime world
Mhm.
and are after him. Yeah, he blames like Japanese otaku nationalists and Chinese extremists. And he's like, I'm in the middle of both sides being attacked by
Ugh.
them. It's like, if you didn't speak up, no one would go after you. He's like, I'm criticizing the neo-nationalist otaku, which is basically neo-Nazi otaku, who are spreading the hate and are being like
Mhm.
openly racist. And I'm getting attacked from behind by the Chinese, this Chinese group, while I'm like defending them. Is basically what he's saying. He does
Mhm.
keep clarifying it's not all Chinese people, but it's like he likens it, or he quotes fucking "First They Come from" or something. He had a blog entry where he'd like said something like "First Otaku attacked Yamakan," like
Mhm.
quoting the "First the Germans came for the Jews," like that poem.
Yeah.
Finding Nemo is like, it's like, what is this guy on about? Yamaken's a goddamn. He's like, who's the guy who used to yell "Tiger Blood"?
Oh yeah, the actor. I forget.
Yeah, that
Um.
he's the equivalent in the anime world right now. It's
Yeah.
like this guy's just crazy, but
Oh,
it's
Charlie Sheen.
interesting. Yeah, he's like the
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen of the anime world. It's wild to watch. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Mhm. Yeah. There's the there was some other people who were responding, and I can't find the article about it, but it doesn't matter. It was a bunch of people, and they were like, "Oh well, I don't agree with his racist remarks, but he should be able to say them." Like they were like, "Oh, it's really tragic that like him just tweeting really racist things can get a show canceled." Like, no, you're wrong. That
Well,
he totally deserves to get that canceled.
I do think.
Ugh.
I mean, it's the same place as the Roseanne thing. It's
Mm-hmm.
unfortunate for all the other people who were part of the
Like all
show
the
and their work
yeah,
went into the show who aren't getting paid and stuff now. It's really unfortunate and unfair to them that they're
mm-hmm.
screwed because of this one racist person.
Yeah. I think these people were lamenting the fact that like that dude's career is basically
Yeah.
over.
Well, he
But
killed his own career. Yet
yeah.
somehow the dude who did the what was it? That other anime that's super popular on Crunchyroll. He got away with it.
Oh yeah.
Although he didn't make the original source material, he was just the
hmm
director, so maybe that's why.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I did want to finish back on the Yamakan thing one last part. He's a terrible
Oh yeah.
person too. I'm gonna say
Oh
that.
yeah.
There's a list of some of his other previous remarks where he's characterized older otaku as disabled. He's
Oh.
publicly characterized the Full Metal Alchemist director as childly emotional. He's last showed at the cast of his own anime Wake Up Girls, and
hmm
partially blamed an idol for being violently attacked. In 2016, he also declared Moe as fascist and anime was dead.
That. Oh.
Yeah, this guy is crazy.
Weirdo. Yeah.
He's the Charlie. I just wanted to bring up the Charlie Sheen of anime because, Jesus, if you didn't know Yamakan, if you see his work, you know who he is now. So maybe don't.
Yeah. Oh. We have some good news now, though.
Yeah.
Last story you put in here. So there's going to be new K-On! Manga.
New K-On! The manga's pretty mediocre to begin with, but maybe that means new anime season. Come on. I'm still really sad they never made one for K-On! College and high school.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I would love for another K-On! Season.
Yeah.
The manga might be different styled and better, because before it was a 4-koma, which is why it wasn't as good, it just wasn't as deep. But maybe.
Yeah,
Come on, Kakafly. You can do it.
Yeah.
K-On! Shuffle. No, they had a visual, and it looks like it's going to be new characters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I want my old characters back. Give me K-On! College and K-On! High school anime, please.
Yeah. More K-On! More K-On! is always good.
I need to go rewatch that now.
Yeah. I should finish watching season 2 at some point. I never did that.
Yes, you should. And the movie.
Yeah, that too. I got a couple episodes into season 2 and got kind of bored, to be honest.
Yeah. Slice of life stuff isn't for everyone.
Yeah.
I found a really good fic that's set during the high school setting point, but or that manga, but it is a polyfic with Azusa, Jun, and Ui.
Oh yeah.
And it's good. It's real good. It's real good. I need more chapters.
It's good.
That's all I want from like these slice of lives. Like, just give me cute poly like love cuddling shit. Like, give it to me. Give it to me.
Yeah. Good stuff. So, yeah. That's it for news this week. A bunch of garbage and then some not garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what news I want to see one day?
What?
I want to see an anime for the Wheel of Time series. They love their high fantasy series, like stuff like I don't know if I'd consider Chaika high fantasy, but like Lotus War, Grancest War, like, come on. The Wheel of Time, give me the anime and then make a JRPG of it. Do it, you cowards.
I think the Wheel of Time is cursed with all of the failed TV shows.
Yeah, well, that was all because of Red Eagle Entertainment.
Yeah.
Now that they don't own the rights anymore, who knows?
Maybe. Or it might just be cursed.
Maybe. The number one thing I wanted for E3 was an HD remaster of the 1999 game for the Switch.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that'll definitely happen.
One day.
Yeah.
God. Shaddix would cry.
Oh, be great.
Alright, so outside of E3, have you been watching anything this week?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of stuff. I watched the new Golden Kamuy episode, for one. That is very good.
It's got a 7.55 even with those bears, like.
Yeah, there was more bear in this one. It didn't look as bad. It didn't look as bad as the other stuff did.
That's good.
Yeah, I think it's more the stuff surrounding the bear. Like, they didn't have, Sugimoto didn't punch it in the face. Because that shot looks real bad. Yeah. But, yeah.
Why?
So, yeah, I don't think the bear itself got better. It's just it got better at integrating it into the show.
Golden Kamuy deserved better.
Yeah.
It deserved Bear-ter.
Oh, God.
That's my title.
Yep. Deserved Bear-ter.
God, we have so many goddamn stupid bear titles this season.
Yeah.
That's
gonna be that's gonna be the third or fourth one in a row, I think.
Just making fun of bears.
Yeah. And they also had the awful CG fire in this episode.
Oh, it's back?
Yeah.
It's like the Dark Souls campfire.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't want to spoil anything for you because it's actually really, really good. It's gotten real good.
I
I
don't know
like
if
it a
it's
lot.
past or not past where I know.
It probably is.
Probably. Probably I need to catch
Probably.
up or get the next volume. One of the two. Two of the
Hmm.
two.
Yeah.
I have to do two of the two.
Yeah. And then the other thing I watched this week was I caught up on a Manchu. Because last week I hadn't watched this new episode because they
You're
were still
making me
doing
want to
the
drop
Ghost
it
Boy.
so bad.
You know, I'm gonna say you could watch the first like 4 or 5 episodes, then just drop the rest of it. Because the ghost stuff dragged on for way too long, and then the new episode was like not great. It's just like all I wanted was scuba lesbians, and there's not a lot of scuba and not much lesbians. So yeah, it's been a disappointment. It's been such a bummer.
The scuba lesbians stayed straight and dry.
Yeah, pretty much. There's like a little bit of scuba at the start, but not much.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
What happened to
Yeah.
this series? Season 1
Yeah.
was so fantastic.
Hmm.
Man.
The real one of the real bummers with this is that like it isn't just that like there's no like gay stuff in it. It's that Teko is she still is like super gay for Pickery, and Pickery just like isn't anymore.
Mm.
She seems more like, oh, I just want to hang out with all my friends. Is like Teko keeps thinking that it's gonna be just the two of them hanging out, and then like everyone gets invited, and she's like, oh, this is a bummer. I just want to hang out with Pickery, and it's like, I don't know. It's like weird.
Mm.
So there's still this like one-sided thing going on, and it's a bummer.
Yeah, that makes me feel bad. It's just like, please
Yeah.
just ask her out. God damn it, just write some fanfics. It's up to you now.
Yeah.
Save the
have,
series.
man, I have ideas of how this could have gone and how it could have been so much better. I
You
might have to
can
try
make
and
it
write some.
happen.
I might.
This is the future we live in. We
Yeah.
can make the stories ourselves.
Yeah. But yeah. Other than that, I actually did some reading this week. I'm gonna send you a link to this in Discord because the name is long in Japanese and I can't say it. It's called Dai Dai, and then a bunch after that. But it's
Hantome ni Nidon.
Nidonaisu.
I had a part of the link pop up over the name halfway through it.
Yeah.
I was just like, wait.
Yeah. So yeah.
Nidonaisu? The
Yeah.
bitter orange. Ooh.
It's that I don't know why that is translated like that. It's really weird. That name, that English name doesn't make any
the
sense.
English name, the bitter orange, translucent, it goes back to sleep.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, this is like a collection of short stories. Each chapter is a different thing. It's got a really fantastic art style, and it's just about this like port town or coastal town that has just really weird things happening there all the time. So one of them is like a group of septuplets where one of them disappears into the ocean one day, and then the 6 other brothers all build a submarine in their garage so that they can go visit their brother who became a fish. It's really weird. It's a very cool style.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
searched the guy up on Baka updates because still can't on Mal. Because
Oh,
I
yeah.
looked really familiar.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've actually seen any of their stuff. It was just somewhat familiar art, but their stuff all looks really weird and wild.
Yeah.
Lots of fish-related stuff too, like a lot, and horror. Oh wait, no, I have seen their stuff before. Zensatsu Ponytail, I've seen this.
Oh. Yeah.
It's a horror one-shot.
Mhm.
Where like eggs get laid in a girl's ponytail, and it's like you have to cut your hair off or you'll turn into a monster. It's like, I don't want to. And she like infects all the other girls, and they're all like strung up, hanging from their hair above the city.
Yeah.
It's really, really weird, but like the imagery is really cool. Oh, they also did Vanilla Spider. I've heard that's really good, but also really fucked up.
Yeah.
Lots of horror stuff.
Yeah. This Daiwa definitely gets really weird as well. Like a girl kills her best friend and then cuts off her head, and they go and hang out together, and the head keeps talking to her. It's real weird. and gets weirdly violent sometimes. Yeah,
Interesting.
I really like this guy's art style because it's like not the usual crisp lines that most manga have. It's very like not sloppy, but it's good stuff.
It's
I like it.
stylized with a lot of lots of details, almost,
Yeah,
and like you can. It almost feels like you can feel motion in it, like.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that Zensatsu ponytail, which is from 2016, is actually really cool. I would recommend it. It's neat
Mhm.
if you can find it.
Cool. Yeah, I'll have to look that up.
It's just a short
Yeah.
one shot, so.
So yeah, that's all the stuff I've done this week. Because yeah, it's been mostly video games with the E3 happening.
Yeah, I need to catch up on a ton of video games too, so I haven't been reading or watching as much. I finally got the secret end credit scenes for Knights of Azure 2.
Oh yeah.
I can finally stop playing that game, except I can't because I promised once I finished I'd do a New Game Plus speedrun, so that's gonna be
Ah.
happening eventually, but
Mhm.
yeah.
Cool.
So I did watch some anime and read some manga this week.
Oh
It's
yeah.
hard for me to look up what I looked at.
Oh right, because the history stuff still doesn't work.
Yeah, I didn't see the new Yomushi Pedal, but I saw the new Comic Girls episode.
Yeah.
Caught up on that. Still cute, still good. There's a new
Yeah.
fic posted today, and I was super excited. And there was like
Oh.
a breast inflation for it.
Oh.
So did not read that, although I
Yeah.
might later. But I was at work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Shouldn't read that stuff at
I
work.
generally don't read that stuff in general. It's just there's so few Comic Girls fics,
Mhm.
and I'm almost curious if it's just like one of those like shitpost fanfics, like the ones I write sometimes.
Oh
And
yeah.
those are
Like
always
you.
a good time. They're hilarious.
Mhm.
It's like the whole one that's like super serious, but they replace everything that's like somewhat lewd with words like frickle frackle. And it's like if they didn't do that, you could see it
Mhm.
being like a good sort of lewd romance, but instead it's just like this weird comedy because of it. It's so dumb. I love stuff like
Yeah.
that. Fans are great. They come
Yeah.
up with good stuff.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah. I read 4 volumes of Kokaku no Pandora, or Pandora and the
Yeah.
Crimson Shell, because I bought another volume. Like I haven't even caught up on the volumes I own, so I caught up on them.
Mhm.
It's like 1 volume from where the anime ends, so there's 3 volumes past the anime. So I need to get
Oh.
those volumes
Yeah.
because I want to know what happens after. Because I actually enjoyed the anime, despite it being weird. It's almost Kojima weird, almost,
Oh.
not quite.
Yeah.
It's
Huh.
not that weird. There's
Yeah. It is hard to get quite that weird.
it's Rikudo Koshi weird.
Yeah.
I think. Wait, did Rikudo Koshi just do? Alright.
Hmm?
No, he did Story too, because Shio Masamune only did the original idea. Anyways,
Yeah.
I'm caught up on Sword Art Online, Gun Gale Online still. It's still
Yeah.
just fun, dumb, over the top,
Mhm.
shooty McShoot. There's a canonical bisexual lady who shows up.
That's cool.
She's kind of weird, but
Yeah.
she also like has the valiant day saving moment, and it's like
Oh.
nice new character. Keep him around, please.
Mhm.
Yeah, keep him around.
Cool.
They're
Yeah.
also like their avatar is androgynous, so they just kind of like present androgynously and non-binary almost. So that's cool too.
Yeah. That is
So,
cool. Good.
yeah. I read a chapter of Jitsu wa Watashi wa. Once I caught up
Mhm.
on all the Kokaku Pandora volumes I had, I'm now going to start catching up on those My Monster Secret volumes I have, because I've read 3 in 1 chapter of the now 10 volumes I have, because I got so many for my birthday.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why, it's just like put a series on my birthday list. It's like everyone just buys from the same, like it's a conspiracy. I end up with like 6 new volumes of one series. I'm like, why? I have so much to binge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's about it. I didn't watch or read too much either because E3 was going on, and
Hmm.
then
Yeah.
video games.
Yeah, video
The
games.
video games. I can't wait for Smash.
Yeah.
Smash is gonna be so fun. I'm uninstalling League of Legends as soon as
So,
Smash Bros comes out.
it's, uninstalling League of Legends is just a good, healthy life choice.
Yeah. See, I'm replacing one obsessive multiplayer competitive game with another.
Yeah.
That's how we're
What
gonna
could
do it.
possibly go wrong? Yeah. Yeah, I watched when I was watching that Nintendo's thing this morning. That Smash video just kept on going.
It kept going.
It
It was like
was
half an hour of the thing.
yeah. It
Uh,
was that was a lot to go through.
I just had it on in the background, Techie's host, because I was at work, so it's just on another monitor. I couldn't see anything.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just had to go off Techie's reactions.
Yeah.
I know Wolf is in the game.
Yeah, everyone is.
Yeah,
All of the
everyone.
characters. Everyone.
Plus a few. They did it. They added
Yeah.
Ridley. They
Yeah.
actually did it. Those Jesus.
Yeah.
Also, I like how Cloud being in the game was the only Final Fantasy VII news at all of E3. It
Yeah.
feels bad.
That game is going to take a decade to make.
Yeah.
Square Enix's bad habit of announcing things and then working on them for way too long.
Well,
Like Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 15.
I heard the combat for 15 was going to be more like Kingdom Hearts, so what might happen is the Final Fantasy 15 team, I think, has moved over to work on 7 now, mostly.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
think once Kingdom Hearts finishes, most of their team will move over to it as well,
Yeah.
to
So
probably
get a big,
speed up development.
yeah. It's got a big boost once that's out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like, which I am so excited for Kingdom Hearts 3. You know what? It's not exactly anime, but let's talk about the anime games of E3, because they're close enough to anime.
Yeah, sure.
There's a few cool ones. I'm just gonna start from the top of E3 recap. There's this
Okay.
Labyrinth of Refrain game for PS4 and Windows that looks cool. It's like it looks like Etrian Odyssey
Mm-hmm.
style adventure. It looks cool.
Yeah.
Cool anime labyrinth exploration. Have you
Mhm.
played much of these style of games?
I played like one or two. They seem alright.
Alright.
So, yeah, I played one that was on like PSP one time, and it seemed okay.
Yeah, I have a ton of Etrian Odyssey games I still have to finish. I need to get a 3DS capture card because I won't play them if I don't stream them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start like a stream donation goal for that and just try to stream as much as possible.
Yeah.
Valkyrie Chronicles 4 is getting a port to English. I don't know if it ever came out
Hmm.
in English.
I don't think so.
It's getting a PC port though, which is a big point.
Yeah.
Because before now, only the first game had a PC port.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if the other two are out in English, but they skipped 2 and 3. They're not coming to PC.
Mhm.
That kind of sucks.
Well, so Sega,
Four is also coming
Valkyria
to Switch,
Chronicles,
Yeah.
Sega has said that they're working on getting all of their games on PC, or like getting more,
Okay.
which,
So
which
they
is
might
why they're also
branch-
getting like, yeah, they're also getting like Yakuza 0 and Kiwami on it, and they're probably going to do the rest of the series as well.
It's just
So
so,
it might just-
weird that they skip them, but I guess it's because 4 is
Yeah.
like the most
Yeah, it's just-
popular.
Yeah, since it's like just coming out next, just get that one out there now, and then go back at the others too.
It's also coming out on Switch, so that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
and so yeah, Yakuza 0 is coming out Windows. Kiwami 2 is coming out on Windows, and first Kiwami is coming out on Windows. So
Yeah.
Yakuza 0 comes out on Windows August 1st.
Yeah.
So not too far, and then 28th is when Kiwami 2 comes out, which is kind of weird that Kiwami 1 doesn't come out before 2 for PC.
Yeah, well,
Well, maybe. They haven't announced the date yet for Kiwami 1.
Yeah. Well, the PC version of 2 also doesn't have an announcement. That
Yeah.
release date is for the PS4 version.
Oh, okay. And the first one already has a PS4 release. So,
Yeah. It came out last year.
let's see. What other anime stuff? Oh my god, there's a Shaq Fu game.
Yeah, that came out like a week ago, a couple days ago.
June 12th release date. That's today.
Oh.
Shaq Fu: A Legend Reborn.
Yeah. They made another one of those. That first one was so bad they made a second one.
There's a new Fate Extella game for
Yeah.
PS4. Oh, it's only for PS4. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Fate Extella is on Switch. That kind of sucks. I can't get both.
Mm-hmm.
But hack and slash,
Yeah.
Fate game. New
Mhm.
Senran Kagura Burst game
Yeah.
for PS4 and Windows. 2.5D action brawler.
Mm-hmm.
People like Senran Kagura. That's the one where you like clothes
The
get knocked off on this game, I think.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's like Ninja High School. Yeah, I shouldn't have shown that on
Yeah.
stream.
High school ninja girls
Yeah.
getting their clothes torn off. Yeah.
Let's see. Well, what else do we have? We have Catherine Full Body. Got a new
Yeah.
trailer
If
for
you
that.
if you
2019.
like transphobic games, they get that for you.
Catherine, was it super transphobic?
Yep.
I know there
And
were
it looks
some parts of the original that's transphobic, but there's
Yeah.
also some parts where it's like they tried to have the trans
the
like
the transphobic
representation.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
They
know it was very dated for its time, and it felt like that was a part of the reason for a lot of the transphobic stuff. Like they were like trying to add this character and just had no idea how to write it.
Yeah.
But
Well, it was the character. Like at the end, they like dead name the character, and when they figure out when the other
Right, it
characters
was-
find out that
yeah,
they're
that
trans,
one
then they like
specific-
freak out. Yeah.
It's the person who had sex with him and didn't realize, and that kind of pushes the
Yeah.
they're trying to trick you thing. But like,
Yeah.
but it's just I want all the other characters. Well, they tease him about her, are just like, well, she's still our friend. She's still.
Mm.
So
And then
it felt like they tried to do it right and made it lighthearted and just really fucked it up.
Yeah. And then there's a new Catherine that they're adding to it, a new character.
Yeah, the rumors it's
And
more
that they're-
trans trap
Yeah,
bait.
and I do not trust Atlas.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yep.
If they actually do it right, because you know they've probably got a lot of backlash about
Mhm.
I don't remember her name. They're who knows?
Mhm.
Maybe they're trying to fix it, and maybe they'll make it
Mhm.
even worse trying. Because of the
Yeah.
type of game it is, it's really hard to put a trans character in without
Mm-hmm.
sexualizing them, because pretty much every female character is sexualized in a weird way, but then also doing like it's,
Yeah. I just have zero faith in Atlas.
yeah,
to
I don't
handle characters
trust
well.
it, but we'll see how it goes, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then
Maybe
there's-
they'll surprise us.
yeah, Octopath Traveler's Story of Anime.
Mm-hmm.
People have heard enough about that. SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy for PlayStation 4 and
Yeah.
Switch.
Yeah, I feel like a waifu fighter.
Waifu fighter that's like, there's some buff girls in here, but they're also like all super scantily clad. I don't know where any of
Yeah.
these characters are from. Like, what is SNK? Like, is it?
They're King of Fighters. There are a lot of old fighting games.
So it's just like a bunch of old fighting games, but specifically a waifu version.
Yeah. The only game that I know about the top of my head is King of Fighters. But yeah, they mostly did like old arcade stuff, and I don't think a lot of their stuff comes to America.
So they haven't announced two of the characters, it looks like, but yeah, lots of these character designs are terrible.
Yeah.
Waifu fighters. It's on Switch and
Yeah, when this game first got announced, I was like, oh, that could be cool. And then it's like, oh, that's what that game is. Okay, well, I kind of lost all interest in it.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z is coming to Switch, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Hollow Knight's on the Switch now. That's not really anime, but I feel obligated to talk about it.
Yeah.
New Fire Emblem game.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
They gave like no information about it, but it's a new Fire Emblem game.
It looks cool because it looks like your squads are actually, instead of being single units, are going to be actual squads of units now.
Yeah.
It like the style looks cool. It looks like they're using the engine and graphics from the what's it called? The Warriors.
Oh yeah.
It looks like they're using those graphics and that engine, but then they're using the tactics gameplay style with that, which looks pretty neat.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a new iteration that's kind of pretty interesting, so I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
We got New Xenoblade Chronicles 2
Yep.
DLC, I guess. It's to Torna the Golden Country, so I guess it's DLC.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah.
They just showed this trailer and then didn't say anything else about it because they had to go spend a half hour on Smash.
Yeah, basically. But then Daemon X Machina, no idea what the
Yeah.
fuck this was. That looks dope, though.
Yeah. It's cool mechs.
Mecha fighting game.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We got Death Stranding, whatever that was.
Yeah.
Neo 2.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 3 stuff.
Mhm.
Resident Evil 2 remake. That's cool.
Yeah. Finally.
Apparently, the first question asked is, "Can you skip cutscenes?" And you can. So, all of you out there.
Yeah.
And Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Not anime, but Knights and Bikes looks awesome. Someone needs to play that
Yeah.
with me. Oh yeah, there's the Fist
Yeah.
of the North Star game.
Yeah.
PS4.
That's actually coming out in America.
Yeah, you were excited about that, weren't you?
Yeah. I am. Because Fist of the North Star is cool.
Yeah. Let's see.
And that's like using the Yakuza engine, so it'd be
Oh,
pretty solid fighting. Yeah.
Let's see. Is there any other anime games? I don't know what Archangel
Anime.
Hellfire is. Oh, it's another mech combat simulation game. Nice.
Yeah.
Neocab sort of anime-ish. Oh yeah, Starlink is like anime space exploration shooter.
Oh yeah. Star Fox is in that game too.
Yeah, only on the Switch.
Yeah.
Beyond Good and Evil 2 is very anime.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 3 again, Final Fantasy 14 Monster Hunter crossover, or 15 and no 14.
14.
Yeah, Monster Hunter crossover. That Babylon's Fall game, that looks super cool.
Oh, yeah.
And it's by Platinum.
Yeah. Like the trailer kind of didn't do much for me, but then I saw it was by Platinum. It's like, oh, okay, now I'm interested.
It looked almost like a Final Fantasy done by Platinum, and that to me is like, ooh, gimme.
Yeah.
We got Dragon Quest 11, Echoes of the Elusive Age. It's coming to Windows, so that's cool, and PS4. Final Fantasy 14 Stormblood Under the Moonlight update. Jump Force. Oh yeah, that's the one.
Oh yeah.
That's what made me think about this.
Yeah.
Anime fighting game. I love the trailer is them all just beating the fuck out of Frieza, and then you just see Light from Death Note on a building at the end, and it's like he's just writing Frieza's fucking name in there. But so it's like, how the fuck is he gonna fight? It's like either it's gonna be Ryuk, or it's gonna be like the fucking Salty Bet Light, where he's just writing the name. If he finishes, the other person's instant KO'd, so they just have to combo him the entire time. Have you watched Salty Bet at all?
Not recently.
That's my favorite matchup. We have Metal Wolf Chaos XD.
Yeah.
The most American anime game ever.
Yeah. Finally getting released in America.
It's
so you don't have to pay
happening.
$300. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I know there's more anime stuff in here. Nier Automata comes to Xbox. More Jump Force. Kingdom Hearts 3. Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. We're getting the director's cut that they said we never get. I'm so excited. I love this game so much. They've properly updated now to say the consoles it's on. It's on Switch. It's on Windows. I'm excited. This is my favorite Tales game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Can't wait to finally play it with all the full content. Please, I hope this content doesn't ruin the game for me, because there's the little girl pirate character, Patty. Yeah. Please don't ruin this for me, Patty. But yeah, so I'm super excited about that.
Yeah.
Sekiro, the From Software Neo.
Yeah. That looks really cool. Halo, my favorite anime.
There is a Halo anime, so that is correct. Total War 3 Kingdoms.
Yeah, it's Code Vein.
And there's a decent amount of RTS this season. Dead or Alive 6. Yeah, Code Vein looks so cool. It's like the anime. People are like the developers have said it's like Dark Souls. So it's like the anime vampire edgelord Dark Souls. I never knew I wanted, but I desperately need. I just want to know, can I make a female character? Please, for the love of God. Let me be a cute...
Yeah, I think they've only shown a dude character.
Yeah, they've always shown the same character. I just want to be a cute anime vampire and murder people.
Yeah, me too.
Please. Please, Bandai Namco Studios, please. It's also not on Switch, which is understandable because of the graphics. Looks like it's using higher graphics, but it's on Windows, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think that's about it for anime stuff.
Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else. So yeah, actually a decent amount of anime-style games are direct anime games.
Yeah.
And Japanese developers and publishers there. I mean, Square Enix had a whole show there, but they showed like nothing.
Yeah.
God, what did they show even? They like didn't. All of their stuff was shown during the other stuff.
Yeah.
Like yeah, they showed Tomb Raider, which was already seen. They showed Captain Spirit, that was already seen. I guess they announced Babylon's Fall. That was about it. And The Quiet Man. Just Cause 4 and Dragon Quest. I think those are like all the announcements besides the crossover. Everything else is just stuff people knew was coming. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like,
I don't know what the point of having that was. They probably could have saved money and just not had one.
yeah. Well, I mean, all they did was just stream out a video, so they didn't have a location or anything, so probably didn't cost that much to do.
Yeah, that's very true.
But
like, the Kingdom Hearts trailer is pretty much the exact same as the one from the Xbox. And then they put another one out literally like 4 or 5 hours later on the Sony one that had more information.
Yeah.
It was so weird.
It's like if you're going to show more stuff, show it at your own conference and not at someone else's. What are you doing? It's weird.
Yeah, that was awkward. But yeah. E3 anime.
Yeah.
And I guess we can count Smash Bros. Because it has like 12 characters from
Fire Emblem?
Yes, Fire Emblem. Why am I forgetting that name? Anyways. Yeah, so cool anime stuff. Anime game looking forward to.
Yeah.
I love me some JRPGs.
Yeah, me too.
Now that I'm done with Knights of Azir, I've been working through Disgaea 5. I might restart though, because I don't remember where I am, and I'm apparently super underleveled.
Oh.
So I might just restart and stream it. I just need to actually stream. Yeah, so impromptu mini E3 spiel, but back to anime.
Yeah.
We've got our
our book club shows now. I'm gonna start with
I can't
Key.
remember the word book.
Yeah, start with Key, I think.
So Key starts off like a Death Stranding trailer this episode.
Yeah, pretty much.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah. This is weird. Tataki. Like yeah.
Inception nightmares.
Yeah.
But it's kind of all based on... The thing that really gets me is he's having the nightmare. He sees Audrey like splat. He wakes up. Then what? Like Mima falls out of the wall, half decayed, and then he wakes up again. But then he mentions like, "How did I know that was Mima's body?" So it's like, I think the implication is that the body was dug up and went missing, and they didn't know where it was, and then he found the body in the room because he slept there. And when he tried to ask them about it, they were like, "You stole the body." So, like, I think that actually happened. Like, he actually had the first nightmare, woke up, the body fell out, and these are like PTSD dreams, maybe?
Yeah. I don't know what was up with that body, because, I don't know. I thought that the grave digging stuff was Ajo digging up the mother's urn.
Ooh.
I don't know if it was also the body getting dug up and stolen, but it could be that too.
Did they ever even bury his body? Do they know that?
I have no idea.
Who knows? But
yeah,
there seems to be some like valley like conspiracy. Like what's her name mentions her house literally doesn't exist anymore. You don't see her parents at all, so maybe there's some kind of something there.
Yeah. It was when Sakura started talking about her home like doesn't exist anymore. I was wondering if that was what that picture he had was, because we get a couple brief looks at it.
Yeah,
and it was like Mima and Key.
Kids, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering if maybe the picture was like some accident happening, like a house collapsing or
Yeah.
because Mima looked kind of terrified of whatever was happening in the picture.
I think he realized they're like, oh, Audrey tried to kill Mima. But then he's just
Hmm.
like, nah. And then, like, him and Sakura are talking about, and he's not telling her anything. It's like, once again, communicate,
Yeah,
people. Just
yeah. To talk.
put your details together and solve this shit.
Yeah, yeah. Tataki is the least communicative person ever, and it's very unhelpful.
Is he the least communicative, or is the other bodyguard dude the least communicative?
Uh,
They seem
yeah.
they seem to be having like a battle of who can communicate less. Because he was communicative in the beginning until the other
Hmm.
dude showed up. Then he immediately went like, "I
Yeah,
mustn't talk.
yeah. Weird.
I must be the edgier man.
Yeah,
Attract
that's
the
it.
fly honeys."
So, yeah, and then apparently it's just like been a month since the last episode because Tsurugi is like, oh, been training the key for a month and she's done literally nothing.
Yeah, she's just stood there every time, and he's enjoying it.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, yeah, because they mentioned he's been gone a month. Uh, then
yeah,
we get the doctor, who's like, we
yeah,
can't keep her alive. We need gel. So he's
yeah,
just like, all right, I'll make gel.
yeah. I'll get you some gel.
It's
Just
kind of
come here and
cool,
meet me.
sort of seeing some of the process now, like the
Mm-hmm.
vat.
Yeah,
D is still trapped alone in a room, tied up. It
yeah.
doesn't look like he's slept or eaten for this entire month. He's just been trying to crack this one password completely
Mm-hmm.
buck naked. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck's up with that?
yeah. That's real weird.
I I'm so glad they haven't shown the D's D though.
I think they came close a couple times in one of the
Yeah,
earlier episodes, but they haven't yet.
the D is safe for
Yeah,
now.
yeah. The secret D.
The mini
Yeah,
D.
yeah, yeah. Mm. Oh, yeah. This was an episode.
Yeah, we got the whole part with Tataki hearing this song and freaking out. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's the one they got on the radio, but I think also
Mhm.
they might have realized that's Key's song. It's like, how do you get this? You stole it, or maybe it's something else that's gonna like. Who knows what
Mhm.
that song is? I'm
Yeah.
curious.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea for what the song's gonna be? Because they've been making a lot of
I,
it.
I don't know. I assume that it's gonna be like it'll activate Key. Whatever this song is, it'll do something to activate Key, and she'll do something. It's gotta be what it is. I think.
There's something at the very end too I'm really interested about. We saw all
Hmm.
these like naked girls just laying there. And then
Yeah.
he's like, I'm so excited you're ready to work. And you see Miho, and you see the other
Hmm.
girl who is sent to work for them. They're both naked, and the other girl, like, they just seem okay with this. Like, yes, we're ready. Did they, like,
Yeah.
mind control them? Did he, like, make her into a robot using.
Yeah. I
What's
thought
going
that.
on with that?
I don't know. I think those might have been robot versions of the girls and not the girls themselves.
Maybe, yeah, make
I
robot versions and just use them
yeah.
for gel.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I think Miho, like the robot Miho that performs, and then the regular human Miho are like I think they're supposed to look the same,
Yeah.
and so I think that's what they've done is they've made robots of all these girls, and that's going to be their performers
Interesting.
for the concert.
Maybe. Then what do they do with the actual girls? Do they just do the
Oh,
same thing with Miho once and then just keep them locked up somewhere, or kill them and make the
oh,
juice? I'm not.
well, I remember in the concert that Key went to, Miho was up in the machine controlling the
Yeah.
robot.
Yeah, but are they gonna
So
do
they
that for all the girls, or are they going to use? Because they mentioned the gel like infuses part of their personality.
mhm.
Are they going to take the gel from the other girls, basically kill them, throw in the robot, and have Miho control those as well? Maybe that's why she's
Yeah.
like dying.
I'm thinking they might the second girl they got, they're gonna have her control like 5 robots at once, like the dude was doing in the park, and then they're gonna be like backup dancers for Miho, I guess.
Maybe they'll all crash horribly, or her
Yeah,
jealousy or ambition or something will take control.
yeah, something.
Because the doctor's gel's probably gonna be in them. I'm
Mm,
really interested in how that can go. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. This will be good. Things are getting wild. And next week we're gonna do a double episode of this. Gonna watch 2 episodes. So it's
Yes.
the other double, 12 and 13.
We got 3 episodes left total for the season. We still haven't decided on any OVA or anything.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, well, we'll find something.
Yeah, I'll start poking around and looking this week, see if there's anything I
It's
can
been
find.
it's been really awkward to do so with Meltdown, so
Yeah, yeah. And I really wish Crunchyroll had a way to just go and look at like 1 episode things, so like you could find all of the OVAs and movies,
I
but you
know on
can't do that.
High Dive I think you can search just OVAs and movies.
Yeah,
So that might be a good thing to check. Let me just see it
yeah.
again. We can move on to Megalobox while I'm checking that out as well, unless if you had anything else about Key.
No, I don't think so. I don't think I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really curious about the weird director guy because we know nothing about him.
Oh,
We thought he was
yeah.
gonna be this huge pervert, but he's done nothing to her but stare at her and be like,
Yeah.
"You're a robot. You're not doing anything. Wonderful. If you did something, I'd kick you out. You're really a robot." It's like he's weird, but
Yeah.
he hasn't been dangerous yet, which is good.
Yeah.
Because that would make me uncomfortable.
Yeah. High Dive has a way to sort just movies. I don't know if you can do just OVAs, but you can at least get movies.
Let me try logging in to check.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, dude. Megalobox?
Yeah, Megalobox.
Alright. What an
Yeah.
episode!
Yeah. It was wild.
I
This is.
I really like. I'm gonna skip partly into it, but I love how they start the Pepe Yuri fight.
Mm-hmm.
Like those opening like intro videos.
Oh yeah,
They're
they're
so
great.
stylistic. They like tell you so much of the fighter's personality. We see like Pepe coming
Mhm.
in with like all of his entourage. Like we know so
Yeah.
much about him despite never really seeing him. Just from
Yeah.
all that, which is
Yeah,
really cool.
yeah, they a really good job of introducing that character. And like kind of related to that, when they were doing the like press conference beforehand, they were supposed to have the 4 fighters there, but they only had 3 of them because Joe didn't show up. They had Pepe and Burrows were speaking like
Mexican and
Spanish. Yeah,
I think the
Spanish and English.
sounded pretty real, and the English
Yeah.
was really good pronunciation. The only thing that seemed off was the cadence seemed a bit weird. Like there was
Yeah,
like some awkward pauses, but that was like really good English. That felt like
yeah,
maybe they had originally were going to voice in Japanese, and they
Mhm.
animated it. Then they found an English actor
yeah,
and had to put over the already animated voice lines, which maybe made it
yeah,
awkward.
yeah. But yeah, I just like that as this like good characterization and like showing that this is like a truly international competition. Because a lot of animes will just be entirely in Japanese because it's anime, but and this is like no, we're gonna have Spanish and English in this because it's an international tournament, and that's cool. That was a nice touch. It's a little bit extra characterization.
Yeah, and like we get more that they're from different countries too, although
Mhm.
most of them seem from this one main country.
Yeah. So it's like the country this is in is like the main home of megaloboxing, but
Yeah, 'cause
it's clearly popular elsewhere as well.
yeah. So it looks like OVAs they're under movies as well.
Oh, okay.
So they're
That
just
works.
all there. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
a
Okay.
go-to.
We'll poke through that this week then.
Yeah, we'll have to start talking about stuff for that for the
Mm-hmm.
OVA next week, and what we'll be watching after. I think I said
Yeah.
already what I wanted to watch.
Spider Riders.
Yes, but I think it was Happy Sugar Life. But
Oh yeah. Right.
Spider Riders too. I always want to watch Spider Riders. How did you know?
Yeah. I don't know why that show suddenly popped into my head, but it just did.
I kept threatening we'd watch it, so I
Yeah.
might still take it up.
Doesn't it have like 1 million episodes though?
2 50-episode seasons, I think.
That's basically a million.
Yeah. It's like 2 Gundam series. But with mecha spiders, it's genius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yo, Megalobox, but it's
Mm-hmm.
boxing mecha spiders.
Oh,
Yo, you got like you on 2 feet. You got the other 6 boxing. Like genius. It's just
Yeah.
genius. You go for the hold. You like shoot your web. It's
Mm.
Someone needs to
Yeah.
make this happen.
I'm sure that'll happen.
The greatest crossover in history.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just get back to Megalobox.
Yeah.
Let's
Anyway.
moving on.
Yeah. So maybe you can help me understand this, but I don't understand why the stuff with the kid was happening, with like his dad being an engineer that worked on stuff, and why Nanbu took him to Yukiko Shirato to like stay there, and I don't know why any of that was happening.
Okay.
Like I get that the kid is also in danger because the mafia guy is saying he's going to kill all 3 of them, but I didn't understand the rest of it.
Okay, so we flash back. I'll go out of the chronological order it's shown because it'll make more sense.
Yeah.
Flashes back. They're talking to the developer, the freelance one that they got information about
Yeah.
Mikio's gear from, and he's saying that the kid's dad was also a developer who was murdered by Shirato, and they stole his information and development tech himself. That was specifically, they mentioned it's for Yuri's gear, the integrated gear.
Yeah.
Which might have been why they developed it first, too. We can also see later on the showcase, they're showing it to military personnel. So this looks like augmented limbs for the military. Like they're trying to sell this, militarize it. So if that comes out, there could be huge consequences. So she's like kind of pressured into, I need to keep this secret. We'll go we'll kill them all. So it's kind of pressured that way into helping him. But yeah, generally, he's like, you want your revenge? Like, you can't go through someone else. I'll give you the chance. Like, you want revenge that bad? Here's a knife, you can end Shirato. But he's, of course, like, no, we're gonna win. That's how we're gonna do it. He still believes in Joe. I think it was like a test to see if he believed in Joe or not.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to tell because Nambu's seems... It's really hard to trust him or gauge his intentions at this point.
Yeah.
But it does seem like he genuinely wants to protect the kid. And that's why he's like, take him in. This guy's gonna kill us. I think he probably expects... He's like, only I'll die. Because Joe's going to be with the fighters. They can't get to him while he's with Shirato in the fighting stuff. The kid will be safe. Like, I'm going to be the only one killed for them not throwing.
Yeah.
Like, I'll take it.
Okay.
Or he could potentially be tricking the kid because he gives him that information pass after. It might be used as a beacon.
Oh, yeah.
Or like a listening device to be stealing Shirato information, which could be the true endgame of the mob boss who wants the proof of this military contract. That's a theory I kind of came up with that like could potentially happen. They're trying to expose that, so...
Oh, yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Because he never specifically says, you're going to throw this match. They have not once specifically really said. Like, they've given him the thing that he used to throw and said, like, do this. But no one said out loud that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Even in the flashback, he says, you're going to do what you do. Or, like, think of it or something. What would you do best?
Yeah.
Right. Them throwing a match for some money is one thing, but if they can get, like, proof of this huge back-end deal with Shirato, they can maybe, like, blackmail a lot of money out of them. So, who knows, maybe that's, like, his backup game plan he's trying to go with to, like, save them all.
Yeah. Okay. Just gonna have to see how this works out, I guess. Yeah. Hmm. I just one small note here. I really like during the Pepe Yuri fight. Yuri's eyes, like just before he's about to win, like his eyes change a little bit and he gets super intense. I'm like, that looks really good.
Yeah, I
Just the way he drew his eyes.
I
Yeah.
loved how fluid Pepe was too. His movements, like that, you could
Hmm.
tell he fought differently. Like his whole style
Yeah.
looked different. He was really fluid and stuff. I like how like intense he looked too, and he's like, "I'll kill you" and stuff. Like he's like
Hmm.
really up. Yeah, I don't like that it ended by a single knockout in the second round after 2 hits.
Yeah.
This
I
is
was.
supposed to be the second ranked fighter. I feel like with how fast he gets knocked out, it'll
Mhm.
make it super unbelievable if Joe somehow wins. Like it's just like it'll ruin my suspension of disbelief because of all these other top fighters who can't even like last more than 2 rounds.
Yeah. I was really hoping that in this episode that it would be cutting back and forth between the Yuri Pepe fight and everything else going on, like throughout the entire episode, because
Yeah.
then it would make it seem like the match was this like long slugfest between them.
Yeah.
But this was over like it was like a minute in the show, and then it was in the second round of the fight. It was like just over like nothing. I don't know.
Yeah. I wanted to see some more of that.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting too that they're like the number 1 ranked fighter versus the number 2. It's like that's not normally how seeded tournaments work.
Yeah.
But
That
if
was
they
weird.
did the normal way, it would be Yuri versus Joe round 1.
Oh.
So they
Yeah.
couldn't. But like it wasn't even 1 versus 3, 2 versus 4. It was just like okay.
Hmm. I guess maybe it was. I think they were doing like order that they were invited in. Yes,
Maybe.
because it's like an invitational, so maybe it's not necessarily their actual ranking or something.
Yeah, I'm not
I
sure.
don't know.
Um,
Yeah.
I'm curious for the Glenn Burrows fight because he seems to be getting really annoyed at Joe.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that'll
I,
be a fun fight, I think. We've got 3 episodes
yeah.
left. He'll probably take up 1. It'll probably
Yeah.
be next episode, and then the Yuri fight will probably be the last 2, plus all the other stuff going on being resolved in between
Yeah.
there. So
Yeah. Good stuff coming up.
I want to see Yuri just like say fuck it, throw off the integrated gear, and go like fist to fist.
Yeah.
I want to
he?
see it happen. I don't think he can. I think being
Yeah.
like it's integrated, like it's part of his body.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
it's-
want to see it.
Yeah.
Just like rip it out.
Yeah. That was something I was thinking about in this episode of like I don't think we've actually seen like his bare arms. So I think his arms are
Yeah. I think it's also interesting.
Yeah.
The fact that it looks like she's making these backroom military deals puts
Mhm.
a lot of questions as well. It shines more light on the war stuff we know a bit about in soldiers going in. Maybe they'll use it to replace limbs of people who have lost them.
Mhm.
Like I forget his name, but then to send them back with it possibly.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
take away getting sent
yeah.
back because of wounds.
Oof.
It also adds a lot more depth to the Mikio and what's her name, their argument over who should run the company, because
Oh.
he still only cares about Megalobox. He only cares like this is gonna be the best way to fight, but it's like
Mhm.
but this way also holds other avenues for our company. Like it's a much more shrewd look, so
Yeah.
it adds a bit more depth to those aspects of the plot so far that I think are pretty interesting to delve into.
Yeah, that's good stuff. That's something I didn't really think of. That's really good.
Honestly, I just
Yeah.
thought of it on the spot.
Oh.
I have no
Great.
notes today.
Oh, nice.
I got home so late, I just finished watching the episode before we started.
Nice.
I'm
Yeah.
pulling all of this out of my ass.
Good job. Nice. Yeah, the last thing I have is that I know we mentioned it 1,000 times before, but the music is really good. And at one point when I think it was when they were talking to Yukiko about taking the kid in for a while, there was like a piano version of one of the other songs I'd played earlier in the show.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's
I
really good.
also love the intro track for the Pepe Yuri fight. That
Oh,
intro
yeah.
track is jamming. Ooh.
Yeah. Soundtrack is so good.
They're releasing it.
Yeah.
physical.
Yeah. I saw a release date for that, and I forget when it is.
I forget if it's physical or not.
I don't know.
I'm literally just going to CD Japan to check it out. They don't have anything listed yet. But I want it. If they like have a vinyl version of it, I want it.
Yeah.
Album produced by Mabanua features a regular edition with 47 tracks and a complete edition with 12 more tracks. So this is probably going to be one of those like 4 CD collections that cost a ton, but that's because they have it's retailing for only $30 Canadian.
Oh.
26.60 US. That's not bad, especially for that many tracks. Some are gonna be short, but
Yeah. It's not bad.
yeah, it looks like it's just CD edition is the 47 and a digital complete edition that is the 12 additional.
Hmm.
I might get this.
Yeah.
I hope it goes up on Spotify. I think it will because I know one track by Mabanua is already up. It's just questionable because they work with a lot of other artists on this. Like they mentioned some of these. I'll bring up the article I'm looking at. Komichi, DJ Baku, Shingo Suzuki. Like it might be hard to get their licensing rights on board to allow them to put it up, but
yeah.
I really hope it comes out.
Yeah.
June 27th. That's not that far away. That's
yeah, it's like 2 weeks.
2 weeks and a day.
Cool.
Oh wait, that means it's coming out the day before the final episode.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, I hope it doesn't ruin like music from the final episode. That kind of suck, but maybe that's where those 12 extra tracks are.
But maybe.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm actually probably gonna order that.
Yeah, one of the best parts of this show.
Yeah.
That soundtrack is just absolutely fantastic.
Oh, it's so good.
I really like the animation in this episode too. I mentioned already the fluidity, but I really like when they're doing the crowd shot, because before we'd had that one awkward 3D scene, this one was also 3D, but it looks like they mixed 3D and 2D elements in a way that didn't leave it as obvious as a big 3D camera pan, so they kept like 2D elements while still getting the kind of camera mobility that 3D allows, which is pretty cool. It would be really hard to do a full show like that, but for that one scene, it worked really well, I think.
Yeah, totally. I actually had thought of that when I saw that. Like, oh, that's 3D, and you can always tell it's 3D, but it's like really, it's pretty good. It's pretty well done.
Yeah, I quite liked it.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. I don't know, that's my last note is that the ending credit song is still a jam. I still watch all the way through the credit.
Yeah.
Love hearing that song. It's so good. Yeah, I think that's all I've got for this.
Yeah, I don't think I have much more. Oh, I love the line at the end where he's like, "So who am I betting for?"
Oh yeah.
It's come full circle.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah.
This show's fantastic.
It is. It's so good. I'm really looking forward to the next episode now.
Only 3 more left to go.
Yeah.
I'm not ready. The next episode is in 2 days too. Ooh.
Yeah.
If you watch it right away. I don't really watch until the day we do the podcast, so
yeah.
The final episode I will watch the day of, though I will not be spoiled.
Oh yeah, definitely. I hadn't thought of that, but yeah, I should probably watch that immediately.
Yeah, and then do I notes.
So yeah, I think that's about it for this week then.
Oh, wait, there was one more scene. The scene with the dog where they talk about their ambitions and why they're doing it for a bit.
Yeah.
I think it's really interesting. We start to see Yuri talk about, like, he came from nothing, and what's believed in him, which sounds a lot like Joe's story. And then also, that also goes back to Mikio saying something like, once a stray dog, always, or whatever. So I think I think that's
that was a really good scene. Because like we haven't gotten a whole lot of stuff about Yuri leading up to this. It's been very little of his history, and so it's cool to get some more of that now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the parallels between Yuri and Joe. It's really cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for them to finally face. Imagine if it just ends with Glenn Burrows breaking his neck. Oh, I would be confused. I don't know how I'd feel.
Yeah.
An emotion.
Yes, I would definitely feel something. Oh, but yeah. I think that's it for this week.
Yeah, that's actually it. I've got nothing else. No more detours, no more side.
So yeah, this has been Shenanimegans. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel at shenanimegans.moe, and we get all the episodes uploaded there eventually.
Remember, Moe is fascism.
Oh, yeah, apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah, and then or you can catch us live, usually on Mondays, this time Tuesday, at twitch.tv/saysome. And you can follow us on Twitter at SaySomeBots and at that lastly. And then the Discord at shenanimegans.moe/Discord. Yeah.
And again, for live streaming, we're sorry we haven't been keeping up with what day we stream.
Oh, yeah.
And I've been bad about uploading, but the episodes are still appearing, slowly, eventually.
Yeah, they show up eventually. Yeah. Still going.
Thank you for staying with us for all these many messy episodes.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to all the people, to anyone watching these on YouTube, and actually keeping up with them when we upload 3 at a time.
Yeah.
Every couple of weeks.
Yeah, if you watch podcasts at work, it's a good binge, I guess. I know I run out of stuff to watch, so.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all for this week. We'll see you next week. We'll watch Megalobox episode 11 and Key 12 and 13.
I'm gonna get so confused about what episode we're on after that, but yeah. Have a great time, and we'll see you next week, hopefully.
We'll see ya.